Do. I promise I'm gonna get a one of these days. Just one of them days. What's going on, peoples? Let some people get up in here, man. Come on, channel up. What up? What up? What up? Let some people get up in here. Damn. What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Oh, I sound pretty good. How does the sound quality sound? I'm listening on my tablet too, just to hear. I sound pretty good. How does the sound quality sound? I'm listening on my tablet too, just to hear. I sound pretty good. I'm gonna read the I'm gonna read y'all comments off my tablet, so I don't gotta keep getting all up in y'all face. So we got 20 people in here. What up to the 20 people? I know me and these late night live feeds. I know y'all getting tired of. I'm gonna try to do something during the day. You know what I mean? But this just the time. I just finished driving like maybe like an hour ago. Not even an hour. Like 30 to 45 minutes ago. Out here in the middle of the Colorado Rockies, or almost to the Colorado Rockies, at this Walmart. So let me park here. It's easy. It's a lot easier to park at Walmarts now with all this pandemic stuff going, because a lot of these Walmarts are closing at 8:30. So if you get in there late night, like at 8 o'clock, there's nobody there to tell you can't park there. So even if you notoriously couldn't park there, it ain't nobody there. You know what I'm saying? Because the overnight crew don't give a fuck. They on the inside. And they don't open up till like 7. So by the time they open up and, whatever the big manager come in, you on the way out. Let's see. What up, Big Pond? West Baltimore in the building. What up, baby? Keep on trucking. Tracy, how many pounds did you lose? I'm not sure. To be honest with you. I really don't have a scale right now, and I was told that the Love scales are unreliable. So what I'll probably try to do tomorrow is I'm gonna stop by the Walmart and get a scale and just like take that joint with me when I take showers and shit and weigh myself like that. Let's see what else. Swift Transportation in the house. Okay, what up, Swift? What up, Jesse? I'm on the West Coast, so it's not late. Oh, okay, true. Shout out to my West Coast subscribers, man. Y'all be rocking with me, you know what I mean? In my truck now. Okay. Ace the Trucker. What up, man? What I want to talk about, this apples are so good, man. If you like apples, or even if you don't like apples, I was recommended to organic apples called Pink Ladies, and that's what these are. Really good. Yeah. So let me see what these are I'm talking about. Parking at Walmart, I heard they can tow your truck. That happened to a driver. Well, the good thing is I use the app called Trucker's Path, and on Trucker's Path they do a good job on leaving reviews on whether or not you can park there or not. So it's in this other trucks parked here, like it's like 2 other trucks here. So I'm fairly confident I'm good where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? So that's, you always just gotta check. Worst come to worst, just call the actual Walmart, ask to speak with a manager or somebody, and just ask them, and they'll normally tell you right then and there. So let's see. What's good, Trucker Varys? Salute to you on passing that DOT physical too. Do you get out and walk for 45 minutes? Not yet. Nah, I don't really do too much walking. You know what I mean? I try to do like extra walking. Like maybe parking a little bit further away from the truck stop. You know what I'm saying, or something like that. But nothing like a scheduled walk. I'm gonna try to eventually incorporate those in. But right now I'm running. You know what I mean? Like I'm like this load. I left Cali on yesterday, yesterday afternoon, and I stopped last night in Vegas, and then got back up and drove today, put another 600 plus miles. Now I'm in Colorado, so the plan is by the time I get done tomorrow night is to be in Sioux City, Iowa. So with the schedule I'm on right now to deliver this load, because they, we do like 34-hour resets on the weekend. So because we do 34-hour reset on the weekend, I gotta get there by a certain time on Saturday so that I can start moving on Monday morning to deliver the load on time. So let's see. I used to walk when I was on the truck. Okay. I was told an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Hey, that's what we trying to do. That's what we trying to do. I'm going to Texas Tuesday. Okay. I got that app as well. X videos, browsers. Some places put boots on trucks. How many loads you do a day? I'm OTR, so a better question would be how many loads I do a week, and it depends. I mean, depending on the mileage, maybe 2 to 3. Doing 2 to 3 means you getting good miles. You're doing about 1,000 miles a load, so that's a good joint. So when you talking about doing multiple loads a day, that's more local work. So I won't believe in that over on this channel. Not that we knock anybody who do it, but we just don't believe in that shit. So no disrespect. Health is wealth. Keep it up. Hey man, I'm trying, bro. That's what. Let me get into the topic. Let me pull this out so I can set this right here. Let me get into the topic of what I want to talk about. All right, bet. So it is it is a perception about OTR from what I've seen that you can't lose weight OTR. If anything, the opposite is such that when you come over the road as a truck driver, you're going to gain weight. And I think if you just out here just doing what you doing, if you're not, if you don't have no discipline, if you don't have a plan, if you don't have no, anything like a lifestyle that you're trying to adapt to, that can be very true. If like you just out here just driving and you just grabbing food when you grab it and whatever, that's very true. You can gain a lot of weight. A lot. You know what I mean? But I think it's possible to lose weight on the road, man. I really do. I thought for a brief second in time that I wasn't gonna be able to go back on the road because of all the health issues I was having. You know what I mean? Like I told you guys on the last live feed I did. I had, found out about my kidney disease, high blood pressure, heart rate skyrocketing and putting me in a tachycardia or whatever that shit called, to where my heart rate be over 150. And those are all dangerous things that if any of those things happen while I'm on the truck, like right now, if anything happened to me on this truck, God forbid, knock on wood, but it ain't really, don't nobody out here in Colorado know me. Ain't nobody out here in Colorado watching out for me. You know what I mean? I have apps and things in my phone where my loved ones can keep track of me, whether I want them to or not. But that's an inside joke. But even still, even if like they don't hear from me, like how do they know if they don't hear from me? Because it's times out here on the road where I might not talk to my wife for 3 hours. That's not no because we beefing or nothing, just because just the day going by. 4 or 5 hours sometimes. You know what I mean? You think about from the time that I go to sleep or tell her I'm about to lay down for my break, and from the time I talk to her when I'm driving the next morning, that might be 12 hours that went by. It's a lot that can happen in 12 hours. You know what I mean? So with all the health complications that I was having, I was very, concerned about being out here with that type of stuff. And I just, for like I said, for a moment, I didn't think it was possible, man. But, I have dedicated myself to a new lifestyle change, man. And I know people gonna come up here and they're gonna criticize me because I was the guy that came up here and I've been fasting for X amount of years and been talking about weight loss for X amount of years. But again, just like I always say, man, with a lot of the stuff that I be vulnerable about, I'm not the only person going through these things, man. It's a lot of truck drivers, scratch that. It's a lot of people out here that struggle with weight loss. You know what I mean? And the funny thing about it, some of the people who criticize me about my weight loss are struggling with some health issue of their own. You know what I mean? So I think it's kind of what is it? The pot calling the kettle black, but it's all good. That's minuscule. But what I'm saying though is just like, the lifestyle that I'm doing now, like I'm really really confident, and again I've said that before, but what I had to realize, man, it's not about quick weight loss. It's not about trying to lose a bunch of weight really fast. And I think a lot of these diets and situations that we do, that is the objective. I know for me, that's what it's been. I was always trying to lose, you know, a lot of weight within a certain amount of time. And if I didn't lose that weight within a certain amount of time, then I got so discouraged, I just gave up on whatever I was doing, period. You know what I mean? So most recently, the water fasting. You know what I mean? I pretty much been trying to do prolonged water fasting since 2018, so 2 years. And I have my good periods where I might go 3, 4 days. I've gone as long as 16 days on just water. I've gone 12 days on just water, but I always burn out. You know what I mean? I always hit a wall or do something, and then it's back to what I was doing before. Because again, with the prolonged water fasting, it was just about trying to lose a bunch of weight right then and there. It was never really about trying to create a lifestyle. It wasn't about, what about after I lose the weight? I never thought about that because I was just so concerned on losing the weight and losing the weight fast. Because I done seen all these videos of people who done lost 100 pounds in 60 days. You know what I'm saying? And lost 200 pounds over the course of 5 months. One of a famous channel is the Fast and Fat Man. If you haven't checked it out, if you interested, I tell you go check it out. The Fast and Fat Man, man, this dude went from like 500 something pounds, I believe he was, to like now he in the low twos. Dude lost like 300 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Just drinking water straight for like 120, 150 days. You know what I mean? And here I am, somewhat still very impressionable. Not as impressionable as I once was, but I was like, let me try that joint. You know what I mean? Let me do that. And what I realized, man, is with prolonged water fasting, man, it ain't for everybody. Just like everything else in life. Everything ain't for everybody, man. Just because something worked out for somebody else or didn't work out for them, don't mean that it's for you. So I continued to fail, man. I continued to fail, continued to fail, continued to fail. And it got to the point so bad where I couldn't even intermittent fast. Like I couldn't even go, 10 hours without eating something, 11 hours without eating something. I just, what I mean? It was like my mind was working against me. I don't know how, I don't know, you know what I mean? But, what I'm doing now, again, I'm confident in because I think it's sustainable. And I think when it comes to being healthy, whether you OTR, local, regional, whatever, it's all about finding something that you can sustain. You know what I mean? And I think that's what I found in this intermittent fasting / 1 meal a day. I've been out here now. I flew out on the 23rd. When I left my house on the 23rd that morning, I weighed myself. I had got back into the 400s. So I was 405 when I left out on the 23rd. I took a picture of myself on the 27th, which was that purple shirt picture, of the Raven shirt. And then I took a picture of myself today in this shirt, and I put the two next to each other on a post. If you haven't seen the post, it's on my community. And I ain't gonna lie, I ain't trying to, be cocky, but I could see a difference. I see a difference in my face, like, my chin, my cheeks and shit like that, pause. But I see a difference, man, and that's all it takes. I feel better. You know what I mean? I'm not, huffing and puffing like, as much. My kidneys feel better. So I'm very confident in this lifestyle that I'm going to, adapt to. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, today I went 21, I think it was 21 and a half hours, right? I pulled into this Walmart, and it's a pizza joint right over there. I could easily walk over there, but I said, nope, I got this apple. And the joint ain't bad. You know what I'm saying? I should have finished eating this before I got up here. But, so what I plan on doing now is just continuing with the 1 meal a day. You know what I mean? I think it's kind of a catch 22 that I can't weigh myself, because sometimes that scale, man, it can discourage you. You know, because again, we focus so much on the weight. How much do we weigh? How much do we weigh? How do we look? When the bigger picture is our overall health and how we feel. I feel better than I did when I came out here. You know what I mean? So I think for me, that's all that matters. And the length of time that I plan on staying out here before I go home again, which I'll talk about that in another video. Like, I feel like I could do some serious damage with the routine that I have. You know what I mean? Like, I drive mostly during the day, 10 to 11 hours a day. And I don't eat 3 hours before I go to bed. So if I stop at like 7 o'clock and I know that I'm going to go to sleep before 10 o'clock, I won't eat. That right there is like 6 to 8 hours added to the fast. So a lot of these days, man, I've been fasting like over 20 days. 20 hours. You know, I've had some 16-hour days, you know, and you just got to do what you got to do. Like, the thing about this intermittent fasting I'm learning is, if you just like to the point where you got to eat something, man, just eat something healthy. Like, you know, for the most part, with the exception of maybe like 3 days, let me think. That day, yeah, with the exception of like 3 days, all I've been eating so far out here is salads, and then this apple. I had one day where I had some when I was in Illinois, I went to a little Mexican spot. Didn't finish that. The next time I ate something crazy was, when was it? I think it was my 34-hour reset. I ate some Popeyes that afternoon and some Burger King breakfast that morning. But both of them times I couldn't even finish that shit. But besides that, it's just been salads. Salads from Subway. It was the truck stop in Oklahoma had a little salad. I ate that joint. Yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing. And like I said, I feel like it's been successful. Like, you know, it's still early, but you know, this is part of my journey, man. Like, I've been struggling with this weight shit for a long time, for a super long time, and I know a lot of people will come up here and act like, you know, oh, blah 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 blah, but you know, what can you do but keep trying? You know what I'm saying? What, I'm just supposed to roll over and die? Even though I'm sure some people would like that, but I'm just not gonna do that, man. Not gonna do that. So that's what my lifestyle is, man. And I want to prove, because a lot of truckers that I've seen on YouTube, and this ain't no shots by no means, even though I don't fuck with one of them that's being SoCal bitch ass, but like Pink, SoCal, it's another female trucker that I used to follow on Facebook, but they didn't have surgery. You know what I'm saying? They didn't got the little surgery joint. And I'm not knocking that, but I just don't want to do that, man. I feel like I can do this naturally. You know what I mean? It may take longer. You know, it may, you know, be a harder process, but I don't think that that's the best thing for me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm working to reverse my kidney disease. I'm working to lower my blood pressure, and you know, to get the surgery, I'm gonna be honest, man. I feel like it's a cop out. No disrespect, except to SoCal, because he a bitch. But I just think it's a cop out, man. I think that, you know, you were too lazy to do it the natural way, and so you decided to take the shortcut. You know what I mean? I mean, people get in my comments all day and tell me about, Jay, you always looking for a shortcut. You always looking for a shortcut. So what would I look like going and doing the surgery when shortcuts are supposed to be frowned upon? You know what I mean? So I'm cool on that, man. I know people who have lost weight naturally. I've seen other people who have done the intermittent fast and, you know, other natural ways, and I know it's possible. If it wasn't possible, like if I was disabled or crippled or, old enough to where I just couldn't do it or whatever, then I could understand. But I'm 29 years old, man. This supposed to be the prime of my life. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I still got time, man. I still got time at 29. I feel like if I lose this weight like I was supposed to, man, I could add like 30 years on my life. Because with all the health complications I done had in the last year alone, man, I'm sure, you know, it don't look good for my future right now as it stands. But I mean, hell, look right now. Look at this. I'm on four different blood pressure medications, man. I ain't proud of this shit. You know what I mean? I got amlodipine. I got Lasix, which is like the water pill. I take 3 of those a day. I take the amlodipine, that's 1 a day, and I take labetanol and no, what's this shit? Labetanol, amlodipine. It's another joint. Oh yeah, Minicil, whatever the fuck that shit called. But I take that and the labetanol twice. So I take 8 pills a day right now. 8 pills a day. That's the only way that I'm able to be on the road right now. You know what I'm saying? Is because I'm taking these pills, and right now these pills are going to prevent any crazy complications like I have been having at home. And I know what some people gonna say, man. Like, you shouldn't be taking medicine. Medicine is bad for you. But my thing is, my plan isn't to be on medicine for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? It's just not. Right now, it's what's needed to safely be on the road by myself. And I kind of like it because it's an everyday reminder of what I'm really trying to accomplish. You know what I mean? I'm not out here just to, you know, do what I gotta do just to get by. Nah, I'm trying to nip this shit in the bud. I talked to my doctor, my kidney doctor, and they was adamant that there's nothing I can do to reverse my kidney disease. Like, I'm going to have to go on dialysis and this and the third. And then I find out that my mom was told this same shit 20 years ago, and she ain't never been on dialysis. She ain't had no kidney transplant, nothing. You know what I mean? So, and I'm watching YouTube videos. This dude called Dad, I can't think of his name, but his whole channel is just about how he went from damn near stage 5 kidney disease to now he maintaining stage 3, almost back in stage 2. And that's what I'm trying to do, because I honestly feel like I know what these doctors are saying, but like, I really just don't think that. I really believe that if I lose this weight and I commit to continuing this healthy lifestyle of 1 meal a day or intermittent fasting, I don't see how if I go from 400 to 2 something, that my health just doesn't improve overall. I just have a hard time believing it. Now, once, if I, let's say, in another 6 months I get down out of the fours. Well, I'm out of the fours now. I would like to believe, like, cause I weighed myself a week ago, right? I weighed myself a week ago on the love scale, but again, they unreliable from what I was told. It was 399. I weighed myself. That was last Saturday. I weighed myself this morning on the Love's joint. It was 393. So 6-7 pounds, give or take, and it ain't even been a week. You know what I mean? Tomorrow will make a week. So who knows? I might lose some weight tonight. Who knows? You know what I mean? But 6-7 pounds, you know what I mean, in a week, that ain't bad. You know what I mean? So, but I just refuse to believe that if I get out of the 300s and I can get down to a weight of, like, let's say 250 or 240, that I'm gonna still have all the. I know for a fact I shouldn't still have high blood pressure at that weight. Now, if I get down there and I still got all these health shit, like my kidney disease ain't got no better, my high blood pressure hasn't gone down, then I will consider what other methods that these doctors are talking about. But I just want to give myself a shot before I go and throw all this money into this medical shit. You know what I mean? I just, I done seen too much. I know too much. I've been educated on certain things. And like with shit like dialysis, chemo, and stuff like that, once they put you on that shit, man, they don't want you to get off. That shit it's a $1 billion industry, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it like this. Why would I cure you if I can make $1 kajillion off of just medicating you. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what I believe about some of this doctor stuff. Don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna go all conspiracy theory with, doctors and how they evil. Nah, but I do understand the business side of the medical industry. You know what I mean? Like, it's money there, you know what I mean? So it's not no money in a cure. It's not no money in get like, if a doctor tell me, hey, do this intermittent fasting, do this, and you can get rid of your high blood pressure, you can reverse your kidney disease, you won't even have to worry about your heart rate no more. You'll be damn, you could almost be completely healthy. Guess what? They just lost the customer. They just lost the customer. So, and I think for a while that's why I stayed away from the doctor, because and that's to a fault as well, because I was trying to be, I was doing that, but I wasn't taking my blood pressure medicine. And from what I've researched and what I've been told, not taking my blood pressure medicine for as long as I didn't take it has caused a lot of issues as well. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is, man. I'm learning. But like I say, I strongly believe, because there was a lot of people in my immediate family that did not want me to come back on this road. They didn't give a fuck how much money I was about to make. They just did not think it was safe for me to be on the road right now. And I'm just out not to prove them wrong, but just to prove myself right. Like, I believe in myself. You know what I mean? Like, even though I done took a lot of L's, not just financially, but health-wise, and a lot of things in life, I still believe in myself. Because if I give up on me, who gonna believe in me? You know what I mean? So, to my dying breath, man, I'm never gonna give up on myself. So I'm gonna keep pushing with this intermittent fasting. Like I say, to fully explain what I'm doing, I'm fasting at least 16 hours, at least. But I try to go to like 20 to 30. You know what I'm saying? 1 meal a day. You know what I mean? Because like sometimes if I finish late and it's like I'm 19 hours into a fast, I'm not even gonna eat late, because I'm just gonna lay down, wake up in the morning, and now that's another 8 hours, so I'm 20 something hours. So I was supposed to be trying to do a quick 48-hour joint, but I ate these apples. So I mean, some would say that these 2 apples won't do too much damage, but it's still, I ate something, so it's not fasting. But as soon as I finish this apple, which I need to before it go bad, one moment. But as soon as I finish this apple, I know I shouldn't talk my mouth open, but I'm sorry. As soon as I finish this apple, I'm gonna start my app again, and I'm gonna go until, for real, I ain't even gonna hold you. I might go like 36 hours, because I'm like, what time is it? It's 10:18 now. I'm really not a big fan of this eating late shit, man. Especially because I'm about to lay down. Don't get distracted with this. Keep talking. Oh, okay, bet. I'm really like, I really don't like this eating 3 hours before I lay down. I'm not tripping too much off it right now because it's 2 apples. Last night it was a salad. But I really liked it better when, like, I was like, I wouldn't eat after like 5 or 6, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? So I think I'm gonna try to go back to that. So that means tomorrow I probably won't eat. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna go wherever I'm gonna go and then just rock out. And then Sunday I'm gonna be off all day Sunday anyways. Maybe I'll give me something to eat Sunday. I plan on stopping at the Walmart tomorrow. If I don't make it to the Walmart tomorrow, I'll make it Sunday. But I'm gonna go get me some, because I've been getting salads from like Subway. But I go and I get the Subway salad. I know y'all commenting, man. I'm gonna go back and read some of these comments. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to. I get distracted easily, as Dre just proved. Fuck you, Dre. But appreciate the $2 though. I'm gonna use that to get some more of these Pink Lady apples. But anyways, I'm gonna go to Walmart tomorrow. I'll probably get me like some because like I was saying, Subway. I go on Subway, get a salad, and then I get like 2 of the little Powerade joints. Not the regular Powerade. They got like these new joints. It's like strawberry banana and mango orange. It's just like 220 calories each. And then the salad, like last night, I seen somebody ask earlier how many calories I eat. Like today, it'll probably just be however many calories one apple is. I done ate one and a half, so maybe 200 calories today. But yesterday, or last night, I should say, they say the Subway salad is the equivalent of whatever the 6-inch sub of that same thing is. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I had this, the rotisserie chicken in it, so that was like 300 calories. The dressing is like 160, and then I had croutons and crackers. I'm not sure how much that added, but it was, it wasn't like a big serving of it, just a little small packet. Um, and then the two Gatorades, Powerades I drunk was 220 each. So that's what, 440 or 210 each. My mistake. So 420. So I don't know, rounded up 1,000 calories is what I ate yesterday. Day before that, what I had the day before that? I don't even remember. What's today? Friday, the Wednesday. What was I at Wednesday? Oh no, I did have a cheat meal on Wednesday. I went to the Mexican joint. I posted that shit on my if you follow me on Instagram, because I was like, fuck it, I've been doing great. See, my thing is, too, I'm not gonna be perfect. You know what I mean? Like, people be so critical on you for having cheat meals or whatever, but my mindset, the if I had to say like one of my commandments, like 10 commandments, like my commandment about this is no matter what I eat, I gotta fast. So even if I eat some bullshit, I gotta go at least 16 hours. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the schedule I want to keep. You know what I mean? Because what I've learned with intermittent fasting, even if I don't lose weight, you know what I'm saying, I won't gain any. What Virgo like say? Oh, okay. Hey man, ain't nobody thinking about that shit, bro. Like, I know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? What joking? You can't trick yourself into a diet. What I mean by that, you have to start looking for foods that you genuinely enjoy. Keep working at it even when you're tired of it. I mean, like I said, I feel good where I'm at. I honestly believe, like I was saying, going back to before I was talking about the Subway, I honestly believe when I go to this Walmart tomorrow or Sunday, if I'm gonna get me some homemade salad shit, so some lettuce, tomatoes, onions, cucumber, shit to make me a salad, some dressing of my choice, croutons, probably try to find some sliced up rotisserie chicken, and some fruit. I'm gonna look for a juicer too, because I believe my inverter should be able to power a juicer. Um, I think I can maintain that, man, because I really don't really like any of the other stuff that I like. I don't even crave it no more. You know what I'm saying? Like when you fast, like when your body get used to fasting, you just get used to, you know, going a certain time without eating. Like one of the biggest struggles I had when I was working out at the port was like I would always go to the truck stop, fuel, and then I'll end up going there getting something to eat. But now, since I've been out here, I go fuel. It could be a Arby's in there, Wendy's, Pizza Hut, whatever. It's just like, man, I'm fasting, man. Again, I'm sitting right next to a pizza joint, right over there. I'm in here, eating that, and I'm fine. Like I don't feel hungry. You feel what I'm saying? So, again, I know it's gonna be doubts. People gonna think this and that, whatever. And I'm not here to try to, you know, out talk nobody. I'm just telling you what I'm doing. Cause I know it's truck drivers out there that's going through this shit. So I'm the dude that I don't mind bleeding on the table, man. I don't mind putting my situation out there to try to help the next, whether through my failure or my success. It's just been more failure than success of late. But it is what it is, man. Sometimes you gotta fail 10, 15, 20 times for you succeed. But that one time you succeed is gonna outweigh 40 failures. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I believe. Let me read some of these comments, man. Let me see what y'all talking about. See if y'all talking crazy. Don't eat any dressing, just drink water. Write down meals. Well, I'm gonna eat dressing, man. The main goal in fasting is to keep your insulin down. Foods with high carbs and sugar will break it fast. I try to keep that in mind. Keep working at it even when you're tired of it. 90% of those drivers die Because a lot of those jobs eat that fried food. Virgo, like, as long as he don't eat fried food before he go to bed, he will be alright. Do. You should have tried all that while you were local for 3 years. It is virtually impossible to lose a shitload of weight on the road unless you do something extreme like snake diet. I'm going to hold you to that, black heavyweight. We going to see. We going to find out. Me, coaster free. Be careful. It's not to have kidney failure one day. You have to fuel your body, though. Don't starve your body. I'm not starving, man. Did you look into gastric? But I'm not doing surgery. I take weight loss supplements and meal shakes. Play some GNC. Be walking and feel great. That's what's up. I'm not really interested in that though. You a big guy. You have big guy problems. These surgeries I'm not going all the time. Is your mom? Oh, you just talking crazy. How much do those surgeries cost? I don't know. I ain't never, you know what I mean? I ain't never inquired. $395 to $212. Now I'm back to $250. Oh, salute to that. Stop eating pork and fried chicken. I use the womankind that works for me. Just one big meal. Get some hydroxycut. That shit bad for your heart, man. Just eat cabbage and then you will start burning fat. Just try to have light dinner. Well, y'all got a lot of advice, man. I sure would like to know where y'all was at when I was eating unhealthy. Mango, don't eat. Oh, FYIJ, that organic apple has sugar inside of it. So if you're fasting, technically you broke your fast. Yeah, but I do 1 meal a day. So you know what I mean. I don't mind breaking it because I'm 1 meal a day. So no doubt in you, bro. I definitely know you can do it. Just saying, find some more options to keep yourself motivated. Keep at it. Same amount of matter. Yeah, man. You know, I tell you what, boy. Guy reading these comments and have a nigga thinking negative as hell, man. Y'all, that shit crazy. But it is. Hey, D-Rod, you in here? Probably not. It's crazy. Craziness. But anyways, yeah, man, I mean, you know, that's the other thing about this weight loss shit that I've learned. It's just like trucking or anything else. Like, when you got your mind set on one set, like, when you have a plan, you have a way that you plan on doing it, just stick with that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, because, like, me reading through all these comments can get my head so bobbled up and so fucked up. Like, reading all this, don't eat this, don't do that, don't do that. That shit, it'll frustrate you so much, it'll make you quit. You know what I mean? Like, when I was local for 3 years, and whenever I came up here and I'm, you know, eating what I'm not supposed to eat and all that shit, I don't hear nothing from nobody. Nobody say nothing to me. You know, people may throw some shots, but there's never no productive criticism. You know what I'm saying? Constructive criticism. But the minute I come up here and say, hey, man, this is what I'm doing, woody, woody, whoop, I done lost this amount of weight in the last week, I'm going through these comments. It's just like, damn. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit crazy. Like, I would love, you know, to see some profile pictures, man. Y'all must got like 6-packs, lean, looking like Zion Williamson and shit, you know what I mean? And that's not trying to be funny, but it's just like, there you go, D-Raj. Hey, bro, every time, D-Raj, every time. That shit crazy, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, that's part of weight loss that we never talk about. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a set goal and it's working for you, but then here comes somebody like, oh, I wouldn't do that. I would change this. Hey, man, I just told y'all I was 405 when I left my house on the 23rd. When I weighed myself last week, it was 399. Now I'm 393. So clearly, what I'm doing is working for me. You see the picture I posted, you know what I'm saying, earlier today. Clearly, the weight is coming off, and I found something. Now it's like all these people in the comments. Some mean no harm. I understand. But it's just like, people got to understand, man, that sometimes, like, a lot of advice can be a bad thing, man. A lot of people get mad at me because I don't take their advice on YouTube or Instagram. But if anything, my first couple of years in trucking can tell you is that too many niggas in your ear can fuck you up, man. It could be a bad thing, for real. Because we all trying to figure it out, and ain't nobody, from my understanding, ain't nobody in these comments a doctor or physician or physical therapist, or ain't nobody on the cover of no magazines, or scoring no touchdowns or nothing like that. So we all trying to figure it out, right? So it's just a little crazy. Why does sugar break a fast? I don't know the science behind it, but it just does. I mean, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, man, I'm just trying to take my time. Truck stops are designed to sell fast food, lots of it. Just knowing that should help you resist it. Yeah, you know what I mean? I can say I've been out here for 2 weeks going on. I've only eaten from the truck stop once. Well, no, I mean, I guess Subway. So, I mean, I guess I don't know how people feel about Subway and shit, but, excluding Subway salads, um, or excluding salads, period. Excluding salads, period. Only time I've eaten from a truck stop was when I did my 34 last weekend, and I ate the Burger King for breakfast, and I ate the Popeyes chicken sandwich that afternoon. That's it. From the actual truck stop. That was a TA that had a Burger King and a Popeyes. But besides that, I'd have been to joints that they had fucking Taco Bells, Wendy's, Hardy or Carl's Jr.'s, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'd have been to all of them. And ain't, I don't even, yo, bro, what's good with you? What's going on, time to shine? One day at a time, G. Progress is process. I'm trying, bro. They have healthy section and truck stops. Yeah, they super trash. I was 240 down to 190.16 chicken and vegetables. Okay. That's what I'm saying. Like I want to go plant based, but I'm kind of just working my way to it. The only, I'm just doing, you know, doing the and that's the other thing too. Like I lost that 6-7 pounds, and I done had some cheat meals. Like I said, I had that TA, I had that Burger King and that Popeyes, and then I had the Mexican joint on Wednesday. So if you take away those meals, who knows? Maybe I lose another pound or two. I don't know, man. I'm trying not to get caught up again in the weight loss, even though that is important. But for me, it's just about the longevity. It's just about the longevity. It's about having a plan, man. You know, the reason I can come up here and be so confident about all this, about my health, about my trucking career and all that shit is because I got a plan. A solid plan. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so solid that y'all will never know. To be honest. You know what I mean? You just won't. I still come up here and talk, but y'all ain't gonna never know the details of where I plan on. You know what I mean? So, like, with my health, like my plan is I'm gonna stick with what is what I'm gonna stick with what I'm doing. I'm gonna stick with what I'm doing, man. You know what I mean? Period. I'm not trying to lose a bunch of weight, and again, if anybody feel like they got all this advice and tips, make videos, man. I definitely share them and support them. You know what I mean? So, but that's how I feel, man. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stick with what I'm doing. I know all these people gonna have all. I know people gonna have a lot to say, just like people got a lot to say about everything, that I do. But forgive me if I believe in myself enough to not, listen to the noise. Because sometimes all that shit is just noise. Even if people have good intentions, sometimes that shit is just noise, man. It is. You know what I mean? So, because if I listen and take into consideration every time a commenter or somebody on Instagram want to give me advice, man, I have like 50 different advice coming in, to be honest. So, sugar stored as fat instead of burning it, and eventually you're going to end up doing 30 to 40 as fast consistent because that's the only way you're going to drop a lot of weight. I don't believe in that 36, 48, and 72-hour fast. I might throw them in every now and then, but right now, my mind and my body is set to about 20 to 30. So I'm gonna rock that out for a while. If I throw in the 36 every now and then, the thing is just not to burn yourself out, man. Like I've been there. Like I've had momentum and not diets but lifestyle changes before, and the minute I listened to somebody else and veered off from what I was doing, then I just lost the whole damn. And I'm just not gonna make that mistake again, man. So, but again, I get it. You know what I'm saying? People gonna have their doubts. People gonna people gonna talk shit. That's just the nature of this YouTube shit. But I am a content creator, so I'm gonna create content using me. So it is what it is. And I appreciate the people that support me, and to the people that don't, hey man, you can jump on the bandwagon later. It's all good. But I'm gonna get up off here, man. Let me say it again. Who cares? For 3 weeks, my boo boo turned orange. Oh, okay, that's cool. But as always, man, you know what it is. Stay safe, stay positive, stay productive. God, family, truck, and I'll check y'all next time, man. I'm gone.